Hello my friends, how are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I want to talk to you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago, and it has blown my life into a different reality, right? And what it is how to network with six-figure earners. Like, think about that, right? If you can network with six-figure earners, can you imagine what kind of doors will open to you in your business, in your life, right? Can you imagine that? Now, just imagine you go from having no business experience whatsoever in the online marketing world, and you hit rock bottom. You have nothing in the world, you have no money, no food, no place to stay, right? That was me 6 months ago. Yeah, heavy, right? That was me 6 months ago. I had nothing. I had nowhere to turn, right? I was kicked out on my knees, right? And I was ready to give up on life. And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I didn't even want to look at myself in the mirror because I was like, what am I doing, right? And then I made a decision that I'm gonna get what I set out to get 5 years ago when I read Think and Grow Rich. When I quit my job 5 years ago because I decided that pay was the least important part of my job, and that having a shit boss, having shit co-workers to go to work with, hating a job that I really only did because of the money to begin with, was just not worth my time, my effort, my soul. I'm sure you can relate. So I quit my job. I had no options. I didn't know what to do, and I found a way, right? But it wasn't a long-term strategy. It was a short-term strategy, right? And I'll cover what I did in another video because it's kind of interesting. But 6 months ago, right, back to today. 6 months ago, I decided to change my life and do whatever it took to get where I wanted to go, right? And this leads me to today, which today I am networking, and I am being trained. I talk to people on a daily basis who are earning tens and tens of thousands of pounds a month, right? Not a year, like a month, right? And they're helping me get to my next level in my business, right? And I'm helping other people who I network with get to their next level in their business, right? But how did I start getting six-figure earners to pay attention to someone that wasn't getting any results in network marketing? I wasn't getting any sales. I wasn't getting any. I was getting a couple of leads here and there, but I wasn't really doing a massive amount of results. I was putting in a lot of effort, a lot of action, but I wasn't getting the results that I was looking for, right? So I checked out this guy. His name's Ryan Angelo. Check him out on Google. It's fantastic. He's got a brilliant course called Alpha Influencer, which it's a $500 course, right? So anyway, I checked him out on Facebook, and I looked at his Facebook page, and I looked at it, and I'm like, okay, I'm 6 months into online marketing, right? And I know a thing or two about Facebook strategy because that has been my main goal, to become a Facebook master, to absolutely dominate in the Facebook marketing realm, right? For free advertising, through networking, and also Facebook ads. But I wanted to master the free part first, so I did a fan page, I did connecting with people on Facebook and so on and so forth, right? So I looked at his Facebook page and I was like, wow, it looks like a 10-year-old's done it. It was so bad. It was real, like, amateur, like, if I wanted another word, right? And I looked at some of his posts and I was like, man, he could be doing better here, he could be doing better here, he could be doing better here. Like, I like this is pretty cool, but like, it needs more of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as a 6-month-year-old network marketer online, I could see flaws in his marketing funnel, right? So I sent him a message on Facebook and I was like, look, this is my story, right? I've been in 6 months and I can see that you've got certain things that you could improve on your Facebook page, right? And I said, look, you've probably seen all the courses and all the rest of it. You don't need me to sell you a course on how to do a Facebook page. But what I did next was I said, look, if you need to have some advice, I know someone who is a master at Facebook, and he'll be able to give you some hints and tips on how to do it. But just in case, I'll send you his link, and you can connect together, right? And I just left it at that, and I didn't think anything would come of it, right? But about a week later, I got a message back, and his message back was like, "Thank you very much for pointing out these things," right? And he said there's certain reasons why he's done what he's done, but I was right in terms of there could be improvements, right? So like we started getting chatting, and I checked out his course, which I looked at the sales page, and I was like, wow, this is an epic course, right? This course is you got most of the top leaders in online marketing who have taken this course, and it's got them to the next level, right? We're talking people who are at the top of their game, who are at the top of their industry, to their next level, right? Like, how can you imagine how phenomenal that course is, right? It's only $500. So, because I helped him out in his business, right, and I had pointed out a couple of things, right, I hadn't just been like, oh, you're amazing, I'm a big fan, and blah, 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 can I have your autograph? I was like, look, I'm a leader in the making, right, you're a leader, let's talk like leaders do, right? I can see you've got problems in your business that I know how to solve, let me help you solve them, right? Here's a connection of someone who's doing more success, more results than I'm doing, who knows better than I do. You two can hook up and chat and do whatever, right? So that's what leaders do. They connect people to other people. They don't just try and make a quick buck, right? So after doing all this, long story short, right, but there is a point to this, and after doing all this, right, he comes back and says, would you like a free 1 week trial to my module 1 of the course, right? And I was like, wow, okay, that's phenomenal, right? He's just offering me module 1 of his $500 course. So I took it straight away. I'll tell you what, that module 1 blew my mind at how epic it was. Like, it's so to the point of what someone who's new or struggling in internet marketing needs to figure out, and it puts everything else that you've heard in other places into a very succinct fashion that is very clear and concise and simple and to the point. And it acts as like a backbone to everything else that you've learned, and it puts everything else that you've learned together and makes it all make sense, right? And it's fantastic. And then he gives me module 2 the next week, right? And that blew my mind again. I was like, whoa, man, this is crazy. And then he did something which was amazing. He let me have the whole course for free, right? Now there was a clause in this, but I had to give him some actual help. He actually signed me up, and the guy that I put him in contact with to help him out in his business, to work on a project, a new project that he's been thinking about for a while, right? And I was more than happy to. So I've gone from 6 months ago being at rock bottom, no place to go, no money, no food. I had to go begging for food at church, right? And they give me this bag of food, which was overwhelming because I had nothing, and I was literally begging for food, right? And it's just such a low point in my life, but it's such an amazing, beautiful gift. And the mystery that I got from it was where I've got, it's led me to where I am today, right? And I needed that to get to where I am today. And today, I'm pretty happy, man. I'm pretty happy because my lowest lows now are like my highest highs, better than any of my highest highs, right? That's my lowest lows. The worst day that I can possibly have is better than the best day that I've ever had, like, 6 months and everything before it, right? It's ridiculous. I don't need to tell you how good my highs are. They're fantastic, right? So, long story short, how to network with six-figure earners, successful people, right? You don't go and say you're a fantastic guy, blah blah blah. Although that helps, right? But if you're successful, you've heard it all before, right? What you want to do as a leader is you've got very little time, you've got very limited resources to speak to people on Facebook that are in your business, that aren't in your mastermind circle. And the only people you want to talk to are people that can help you out in your life, right? So if someone comes along and says, look, you've got this problem, this problem, and this problem, and this is a solution, this is a solution, that's the kind of person, a leader, who's earning 6 figures wants to talk to. Wow, that was a long video, right? I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I think I've given you quite a bit to think about. I'll see you next time. Subscribe below for some more wisdom, insight and enlightenment, and add me on Facebook and come and say hi, and we'll have a chat about your business, your life, and what fun you get up to. I'll see you next time, and bye bye for now.